Today we'll be writing linear equations from 2 points. The first thing you need to find is the slope. To find the slope, we need to find the change in y over the change in x. The change in y is simply y2 minus y1, and the change in x is x2 minus x1. So let's first label the ordered pair. So we can label x1 and y1, x2 and y2. So we're going to go ahead and plug and substitute in these numbers into our formula for slope. So m equals y2, which is 4, minus y1, so negative 10, all over x2, which is 3, minus negative 1 for x1. Then we're going to go ahead and simplify. 4 plus 10, which equals 14, and 3 plus 1, which equals 4, and this reduces and becomes 7 halves. So our slope is 7 halves. Now that I know what my slope is, I can take any one of these ordered pairs and use it to write the equation. So we'll go ahead and write it both ways just so you can see, using both ordered pairs. So I can use point-slope form, and remember, insiders lie. So m represents the slope, and hk is just the point on the line. It doesn't matter which point we choose. So our equation is going to be y equals our slope here, which is 7 halves, times x, and then insiders lie, so we do minus negative 1, so that becomes plus 1. I'm going to write it as minus negative 1 for you first. And then on the outside, minus 10. So when we simplify this, it becomes y equals 7 halves times x plus 1 minus 10. And there's our equation. Now, if I had chosen the other order pair, it would look the same way. It would be y equals 7 halves for the slope times x. This time we're going to use 3, 4. So minus 3 and then plus 4 on the outside. So both of these are valid equations. If we were to distribute and change them into slope-intercept form, we would actually get the same equation in the end. At this time, what I'd like you to do is pause your video and practice number 6 and try this example on your own, and then when you're finished, come back and check your work. Okay, now that you've had time to try number 6, let's go ahead and see how it goes. So we want to find the slope first. Again, slope is change in y over the change in x. So I'm going to label x1, y1, x2, y2. And I just plug these numbers in. So 6 minus y1, which is 4, over 3 minus negative 3. So in the numerator I have 2. In the denominator I have this becomes plus, so this becomes just a 6 and reduces to 1/3. So my slope then is 1/3. Now we're going to go ahead and substitute this slope with one of the original points, and we'll go ahead and do both just so you can see again. So if you chose the first point, your equation would be y equals 1/3 times x, and then it's insiders lie, so it's minus a negative, so it ends up being x plus 3 plus 4. Or if you chose the other equation, the other ordered pair, then it would be y equals 1/3 times x minus 3 plus 6. And there you have it. Both of those are good answers.